Shalom, shalom.
Wow.
I'm going to start off with giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakach, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom I learned this 100% truth from. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and the speckled birds scattered through the four winds of the earth. Hey, so we almost out of here. We got to stay in line and trust the process of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The word trust, to have confidence, to be confident. So we have to be confident in who? Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. We got to put our trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Without that, we already know you fucked. Process. The word process goes into a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. So, trusting the process means you got to have confidence in the series, the steps that you got to take to achieve this particular end. You know, trusting the process. So it starts with I gotta start right here with Zechariah 1:3. Therefore, thus said the Lord, Salaki. Zechariah 1:3. Thus say thou unto them, thus said the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai of hosts. Turn ye unto me, said the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai of hosts, and I will turn unto you, said the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai of hosts. So you have to trust that process. You have to turn to him, and he's going to turn to you. But you have to trust it. You got to have confidence that he's going to turn to you if you're turning to him. You know? Because he left plenty of examples, man. Romans 15:4. For whatever things are written aforetime were written for our learning, that through the patience and comfort of the scriptures that we might have hope. That's what we need. We have to trust the process. There's no other way around getting to Yahweh Shai besides the way that he left for us to go. Any other way is not going to work. You got something, you go ahead.
Alright, so right, basically how he was saying, like, confidence and actually, like, believing in the Lord, trusting the process. Like, what I have right here is Ecclesiastes 2, I'm going to start at verse 6. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way of right, and trust in him. So, like, when you believe in the Lord, it's actually, he's going to help you build the confidence inside of you. And also, you got to have the fear. But the main part is, like, you got to trust the process and, like, believe and trust him, because the Lord said he's going to do what he said he's going to do regardless. Back in, what was that? Numbers 22, 23, 23. Real quick.
The Proverbs 1, I got the scripture real quick. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Once again, you have to trust the process. And fearing the Lord is the beginning of the process. You have to fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. If you don't fear him, hey, you're never going to get it. That's the first thing of process of getting to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. We got another scripture real quick to back that up. Sirach 19 and verse 18. The fear of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is the first step to be accepted of him, and wisdom obtaineth his love. You see that? We have to trust the process of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. The fear of the Lord is the first step. And the word process says, steps that, let me grab it again. Process. A series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. So, to achieve a particular end is steps, right? And it just read again. I'm going to read it again. Sirach 19 and 18. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, is the first step to be accepted of him, and wisdom obtained in his love. You have to trust the process.
All right. It's based like he was saying. Like what I was going to get it from in Numbers 23 and 19 is the back of how God, he going to stand on what he said he going to do. Numbers 23:19. But I'm getting the NLT because it breaks it down better in the KJV. God is not a man, so he does not lie. He is not a human, so he does not change his mind. Has he ever spoken and failed to act? Has he ever promised and not carried it through? So basically, it's like, didn't he say he gonna do what he said he gonna do? Wasn't it fulfilled at the end of the day? So it's like, come on, man, you gotta just trust the process at the end of the day. Cause this is his movie, this is his show. All right, but Slocky. I'm gonna go back to Ecclesiastes 2. I'm gonna read 6 again. All right, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way of right and trust in him. Verse 7. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Gotta be patient, gotta be waiting. That's part of the process. Having patience, gotta have trust in him. He said he's gonna do it, so are you gonna be sincerely, know what, Lord, I believe in you, I have confidence in you. Just like he said in Ephesians chapter 3. He put boldness and confidence inside the Lord just so we can have it. So basically we just need to continue on so we don't faint. All right, just believe in him. What was that? Verse 9. Yeah. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and forever joy and mercy. And part of believing in him and having confidence is basically hope also. Knowing that he gonna do what he said he gonna do. Having hope for, like, part of us basically, and part of having hope is hoping for that we all have salvation. Hopefully that we be the elect. Hoping that we won't have too much troubles that we have to go through when times come. So it's locked in. But basically, like, yeah, trust him. You gotta trust the process. All right.
Definitely gotta trust the process.
Because it's easier said than done. All right. Verse 10. Look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? And whom did he ever despise that called upon him? No. Just think about that. Nah, everybody else is sitting doing what they're supposed to do. The Lord, like, well, see, look, you did what I told you to do. I got you. Just think about it. All right, verse 11. For the Lord is full of compassion and full of mercy, long-suffering, very pitiful, and forgiving sins and safe in the time of affliction. So, think about how little moments when you just knew for a fact everything was going to fall apart, and then next thing you know, everything just put up, and everything just started working how it's supposed to. That's because it's like, in the way you had believed, but you wasn't sure, so the Lord was trying to let you know, like, look, I got you. That's what helped you build you up towards get to this truth at the end of the day, because you actually had some type of trust and some type of belief, but you just wasn't sure about it, and he gradually grew you into this. So now that you know, you gotta really believe and have confidence and trust in him.
And that's that. You gotta depart from evil, old ways. You gotta do that. Job 28:28. Let me grab it real fast. Job 28:28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. That is trusting the process of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Point blank, period. You have to fear him. He said what he was going to do. He flooded the earth. He already did that. So you don't believe what he say, that's on you. But if you're in the know and you wholeheartedly believe, hey man, you're gonna trust the process. You don't have no other choice at the end of the day, because he put it on the elect spirit to trust his process. Nobody else trusts the process of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. They don't understand it. Proverbs.
Want to trust him.
Exactly. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not into your own understanding. That's the problem. Everybody want to lean into their own understanding, and our thoughts are nowhere near Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Nowhere near. So we supposed to be trusting in the Lord's process, not man's process, not your own thoughts, how it should work. Oh, it should work this way. No, it's going to work the way Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua wants it, point blank, period. So all we got to do is trust him. Because matter of fact, let me grab that Proverbs 3 real fast. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not into your own understanding. In all the ways, see that? Verse 6 says, in all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he should direct your path. That is trusting the process of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You're not leaning to your own understanding. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to direct my ways in this situation. I give it to you. You put me in the situation, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to get me out. There's no other way for me to get out. So I'm gonna put my trust in the process of what you had me going through.
This is back you up too, though. Just like you were saying, like how his thoughts is not our thoughts. It's like when you think about that, that should create fear alone itself, because it's like your thoughts are not my thoughts. Basically, your thoughts is beyond my thoughts, so I can't think on your level of thinking. Your comprehension is beyond my comprehension. So, what do I really think? Like, I don't know if y'all understand that through the spirit, but like just really think about that. Like, you can't even, just like you say, you can't even think for yourself for real, because he already thinking for you. So it's like you might as well just humble yourself and don't even just trust the process, because our ways is not his ways, man.
Yeah.
So it's beyond our comprehension. So you might as well, and he telling us, look, I got you. If I'm the Almighty, why not trust me? Why put your trust in a man why put your trust in the creation that he created? He telling you put trust in me. That's why at the end of the day, everybody's sincere. They're going to trust the Lord at the end of the day. They're going to put the trust in him, because they know, like, he's the Almighty. He's the one that put everything. So we just got to trust the process, no matter if we like it or not.
Yep, that is it. At the end of the day,
Man.
you have to trust the process of the Lord.
I got a couple more precepts right here. For example, I'm going to King David. I'm talking about King David in Psalms. What was it, 17? I'm going to start at verse 5. I'm going to stop at 9. Alright. This King David speaking basically to Yahweh. You know, it's back then, but at the same time, always keep in mind, we got to speak to Yahweh Shah to get to Yahweh. Alright. Psalms 17, verse 5. Hold up my goings in thy path, that my footsteps slip not. That's King David asking the Lord, hold me in your footsteps. Why he trusts the Lord. He know that the Lord going to get him through this process that he need to get through, no matter how he feel. Verse 6. I have called upon thee, for thou wilt hear me. O Yahweh, incline thy ears unto my incline thy ears unto me, and hear my speech. Show thy marvelous, lovely kindness of thou that savest by thy right hand. Them which put their trust in thee from those that rise up against them. And he like, man, look, let it be known, Lord. Anybody that don't put their trust in you, let it be known that you should have put your trust in him, because he gonna raise hell upon you, because you rising up against the Lord. You don't even trust me. You looking at him, I'm like, I don't know who you is. I can't trust you. I can't even see you. So it's King David like, look, anybody got a problem with him, let it be known. Verse 8. Keep me as the apple of thy eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. From the wicked that oppress me, from the deadly enemy who compass me about. And the thing is, it's like, who wouldn't want protection from the Creator? I know I would love to have protection from him, because at the end of the day, he created everything. The ones that's causing the troubles out here, he created them. So it's like, why not stick with him and trust the process that he had putting out here for us, so we can get what we deserve?
He said right there, from the wicked that oppress me. Who is the wicked that oppress me?
Esau. But at the same time, we got also too, though. We also, just being in this flesh, we oppress ourselves too, not even noticing. That's why he also said we got to put the trust in him so he can help us. And even in 2/3. Oh, I see you got it.
So that was it. Alright, I was thinking about the three holy children, how they put their process, put the trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, being thrown in the furnace of fire. That's trusting, that's having complete trust in the process that your Creator is going to protect you. No matter what, whoever does anything to you, you know that your Creator is going to protect you. Because you trust the process, because you're doing the actions that is necessary for him to give you that particular end, you know? So, I want to go ahead and I want to get to the point because see, we have to trust the process, man. The whole thing is trusting the process of Yahweh by Shemi Awashah. And how did we ever? The first, he gave us pastors, starting with the Apostle Elder Great Millstone. That's where it starts at. It started with giving us pastors according to his mind to feed us with knowledge and understanding. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time for us to do what we have to do, and that is trust the process. The prayer of Azariah 1, well, there's only one chapter, verse 18. And now we follow thee with all thine heart. We fear thee and seek thy face. You see that? Now we follow thee with all thine heart and fear thee and seek thy face. Why? Because we're trusting the process that he left for us to do. We want that particular end. That particular end is seeing Yahweh Shai. Lord's willing, we be saved so we can see him getting our new bodies in this bitch burning up. All our enemies, every enemy you ever had will be confounded. We're trusting in the process. Continuing on, verse 19. Put us not to shame, but deal with us after thy loving kindness according to the multitude of thy mercies. We have to trust the process. His mercies, we know Yahweh Shemi Awashah has mercies. So we're going to trust that we're going to be part of his mercies that he have out here. Verse 20. Deliver us also according to thy marvelous works. This is, trusting the process to be delivered in marvelous works. That's Yahweh Shai coming back. Lord's willing, we get beamed up and we get to see this motherfucking place burn. That's trusting the process. Read that again. The prayer of Azariah 1 and 20. Deliver us according to thy marvelous works and give glory to thy name, O Yahweh Shemi Awashah, and let all them that do thy servants hurt be ashamed. That's the patience of the saints. That's the patience of the saints, trusting the process that in due time all that hurt the servants going to be ashamed, down to the 2/3 and all the rest of the nations. Verse 21. Let them be confounded in all their power and might, and let their strength be broken. Everything that they put their confidence and shit in is going to be broken. But us, nah. Verse 22. And let them know that thou art the power and only power and glorious power over the whole earth. You see that? We're going to trust in the process of Yahweh Shemi Awashah. Hey, we sitting back. That's all we doing. We sitting back praying that the works that we do are counted worthy to escape what's coming. Because we're trusting the process of Yahweh Shemi Awashah. We're trusting the process. He's going to come and wipe out everybody that ever did you wrong. The whole nation, whoever did the children of Israel wrong, starting with the elect, you're in for an ass whooping. But those of us, we're trusting the process that we don't be part of that ass whooping that he's going to give out. We're trusting the process. We want that particular end, which is, like I said before, seeing Yahweh Shai, that's the number one. That's the number one.
Right.
Seeing him, being alive to see him and not to get put to death, that is the particular end that we're waiting for. And Lord's willing, we endure to the end, but we have to trust the process. Got to trust the process.
Yeah, I got some precepts too still.
Gotcha.
I got 4 of them right here. Man, back to it. All right, Psalms 37, verse 3. And I'm going to get it in NLT. So how he's saying how the Lord he gonna get our enemies out the way for us, and how he gonna save us, and we gonna get what we deserve. All right, Psalms 37, verse 3. Trust in the Lord and do good, and you will live safely in the land and prosper. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you your heart's desire. Just like he said, he will give you whatever's on your mind. So if you're seeking for salvation right now, he going to give it to you. If you want to have more trust in the Lord so you can have faith in this process, what he have on you, he will give it to you. As long as you have your desires towards the Lord at the end of the day. You got to have to really be focused on it. Verse 5. Commit everything you do to the Lord. Trust in him and he will help you. Verse 6. He will make your innocence radiant like the dawn, and the justice of your cause will shine like the noonday sun. That's right there. The Lord going, as long as we trust the process, do what we're supposed to do to our best ability, have faith in his son, we going to be good. We're going to be saved from our enemies, and we're going to be over in our land living it up like we're supposed to, because what he said, that's what he said he's going to do. Just like he said in Numbers 23:19.
Right.
You guys.
Trust the process is like what you were saying. Goes back to right here, Proverbs 12:28. In the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death. Hey, we hoping to not. We want to be part of those ones that don't taste death. You know, so that would be great, because they trust the process. If you trust the process, in the way of righteousness is life. You know, in the pathway thereof there is no death. You gotta trust the process. The only way you gotta trust the process, Yahweh has to give you the spirit to have in the first place. You can't just say, "Oh yeah," no.
Yeah, you got to really push too. You can't just part of trusting the process is not easy. He put things in front of you just so you can push forward and build up, so you can have more trust and more faith in this process.
A stumbling block.
Right.
What did it say? Proverbs 24 and verse 16. That's there you go right there. You trust the process. Trust the process and everything's gonna be all right. Lord's willing. You have your faith and confidence in Yahweh Shemel Shah. Proverbs 24:16. For a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. See, a just man gonna fall, we're gonna get up. We're gonna keep getting up. We're not giving up until the spirit is taken out of us. The Lord's will, he don't take the spirit out of us, and he just give us our new Bugatti bodies and we're gonna be on. But we gotta trust the process, man. If you're not trusting, hey, time is coming up. It's about to be the test for everybody to see who really trusted the process of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, because I know everybody got to go.
Man.
Who trusts him? Where your trust at, man? Where your trust at? You got anything?
All right here, Job 5:17-18. Back on what I was saying earlier, and also what he said. This part of trust also. Job 5:17, KJV. Behold, happy is a man whom God correcteth. Therefore despise not thou the chastising of the Almighty. So you can't despise this, because at the end of the day you're supposed to be trusting. So if you despise what's going on out here towards you to build you up, you don't trust.
Yeah.
You really don't trust.
Like, why my girlfriend keep putting me through this? Why my life keep going through that? Because he's still trying to sharpen you up, but you not understand. Yeah,
it's part of the process, so we can be built up, so we can know what to do, what not to do. We gotta remember, we're supposed to be trying to be kings.
Yes.
Supposed to be princes and princesses, all that underneath for the Lord at the end of the day, so we can know what we need to be doing. Right here, 18. For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth and his hands maketh whole. So if he the one that basically breaks you down and builds you up, why not trust the process? Because at the end of the day, he said, I'm going to break you down, I'm going to build you up. And you know how the Lord breaks you down. He builds you up 10 times, 20 times, 1,000 times better, more than whichever you are at the end of the day. So why not just trust the process and do what you can?
Exactly.
He ain't put a heavy burden upon us, put a light burden on us.
Yeah. And ain't no situation that you can't go through. It was 1 Corinthians 10, 13. There's no temptation that no man been gonna go through. You know what I mean?
Easy said and done, though. Always
Yeah.
better man.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why
But you gotta put your trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's it, man. You know, like I don't know what else to tell you.
Right.
We all got our walks of life, but if you're not putting your trust in this process, you wasting your time.
Mm-hmm. For example, how you say with the walks of life, no matter what type of demon he put upon you, You still gotta trust the process at the end of the day, because he gonna do what he said he gonna do. But do you trust him?
Yeah. He's going to protect this little one. So I hope this was edifying, to the hopeful elect out there, We have to trust the process of Yahweh Shem Shah if we want to get out of here, So I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Barakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, whom I learned this 100% truth from. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and the speckled birds scattered through the four winds of the earth. Until next time, I say Shalom.
Shalom.
And continue to trust the process of Yahweh Shem Shai.
All right. That's all we got.
Shalom.